Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this divinely led guided message for Jessika the prankster and her now ex Reed. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Okay, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe back. Okay, I think I said it, but let's just be sure. So Jessika the prankster, I remember years ago, she had these pranks on YouTube. And for some reason, I got on Bianca's internet and I seen people were talking about her breakup and blah, 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 blah. So I was like, all right, let's just, you know what I'm saying, tap in. So if you guys want more readings on her and the situation, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know if you recall her. She was way younger, but she would do these pranks on her mom. And so she was just going crazy viral, like all the time. So it was interesting that her, you know, that this situation had came up. And I was like, okay, so let me fix this camera. There we go, baby. Yeah. Okay, so Spirit is acknowledging when it comes to a relationship, two peas in a pod, soul partnership, resonance, true love, mirror match, blessings, and a life mate, that this situation is now giving her some form of PTSD, some sort of anxiety, stress, needing to get it together, right? Because Spirit is acknowledging that she's deep breathing. Yeah, so there's a lot of water here. Okay, and there's a lot of water here. So let's just get back to this card. Okay, so there is emotion and or a water sign because someone thought that this was going to be like, you know, that relationship, two peas in a pot. But now it is stressing her all the way out, okay? I also see a lot of solar plexus energy here around passion. So this was the fire in her belly to, you know, go forth in this relationship. This is something that she chose. And I feel like, and when I say she, it's because I'm calling this reading on her. But I do feel his energy, likewise, just very balanced, like I chose it too. But my reading is specifically geared towards her energy, okay? So don't take this the wrong way, like she was behind it, you know, whip, ball, and chain. Nah. I'm just saying, like, this was a choice that she made, and she had a lot of intense energy around making this choice and doing whatever she did when she was with him, okay? But there's a lot of water letting me know this is emotional and or could be a water sign. But there's anxiety. There's deep breathing here. There's also her trying to stand tall amongst and with it, you know, against this water, trying to be a strong pillar, strong post, but it's to her own detriment, okay? It's to her own detriment. It feels like this is people pleasing. Spirit is also acknowledging in the middle of the deck that with this situation that these two are currently dealing with, someone has crazy eyes. They're completely content at what is happening in their relationship right now. It's a yes, success, wishes granted. So somebody ultimately wanted this to happen. And Spirit is acknowledging that Jessika the prankster is saying, you know what, I'll deal with it when I deal with it. I'm not going to deal with it right now. There is going to be some nastiness, clash, strife, revenge. So there's going to be some arguing that, you know, may appear on the internet, Bianca's internet, or not. But you just know that there's going to be some arguing, some going back and forth to some extent, okay? And she's like, what's the rush? I'm not going to deal with this right now. Again, we have water. She could be a water sign and or just could be emotional. But now, you know, where she had all this solar plexus energy and choosing this romantic partnership, now she has very little solar plexus energy, very little fire. There's nothing, I mean, not nothing she can do about it, but she does feel powerless to an extent. Okay, and we do see water again in the background. And this card is just letting me know, like, she's trying to get away from it. She's trying to go away from it. She's going away for a little while. She's just trying to get her thoughts and things together because she's like, I'm going to deal with it when I deal with it. Now, in regards to dealing with it, she's acknowledging that there's a lot of fingers being pointed. But remember, when one finger is pointed, there's several fingers pointed back. So there is an energy of Spirit saying, take responsibility and accountability for your choices, for your actions. And it's a lot of emotion. And so right now, there's this tug of war, this push and pull against who's right, who's wrong, acknowledging one's energy, acknowledging one's emotions, acknowledging one's feelings, right? But there is an energy of calling the other a suffering fool, disdain, displeasure, contempt, poking fun, and reading between the lines. And this is because there's, again, water, could be emotional and or could be a water sign. And now Spirit is letting me know there's a lot of water in this reading right off the back. She could be someone who suffers from depression very easily, anxiety, PTSD. There's something that could trigger her to spiral. So we're sending her love and light. All right. But Spirit is acknowledging that she's like, you pulled me in, you lured me into your emotional abyss. And there's this dual energy energy, because his energy is saying the same thing. They said his name is Reed. His energy is saying the same thing. But there's this thing like, you lured me out with this temptation of love, adder, intimacy, proposal, a message of love, and then you drowned me. I cannot survive. Like, I can't believe that you would pull me down. And I'm just trying to keep my head above water. But this was tempting. This was luring. Okay. Sending them love and light. All right. So I got my reconciliation deck. Will they get back together? Let's find out. You know, current energy. All right. So Jessika and Reed. Reconciliation. Okay. Says no. No. When it's really yeah. They doing a social media connection. So this was a social media connection. Subconsciously, there is still some connection with social media that they have to figure everything out, right? So there's something else on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's an ex involved. So maybe he has an ex, and this is the reason why, because it doesn't feel like she has an ex, and this is the reason why. In the middle of the deck, Spirit is acknowledging that they need to play more, need to laugh more, because this is over, right? This is over. In the middle of the deck, there's something else. There was too much playing, Spirit is acknowledging too. Which is quite interesting. It's a layered energy. There was too much playing within a relationship, but Spirit says now that they're separate, to increase their vibration. Thank you. To increase their vibration and get it higher, because it does feel like someone's operating in a low vibe. They need to play more, have some fun. And this is all about growth and transformation for the both of them, okay? But it does not, current energy does not feel like they are going to be getting back together anytime soon. Now, you guys, when I was getting the decks, music comes to me, baby. Music speaks to me when I am getting these cards. Oh my God. And songs. Why Genuine came up. I'm just a bachelor looking for a partner. Come on. Someone who knows how to ride without even falling off. Gotta be compatible. Okay, so somebody was like, you know what? I'm hungry. Let's do it. Ride it. Anyway, Jessika and Reed. Let me tell you, Spirit said, computer love. Y'all was just in this computer love, baby. Bless y'all, sorry. Spirit said shit got messy because somebody was meeting up. And there's a lot of nosy people in the business right now. And there's something that Spirit's like, don't tell them yes, sis. Don't tell them what. Because the people is just too nosy. Oh. There's somebody still hanging around. And there's been some chit chats about it. Spirit said, cute as fuck. I'm in bed crying over you. Can't function. Can't stand on my leg. And Spirit says that she felt like he's hard to resist. But there was different beliefs. Makes me feel like there were some different religious beliefs. And Spirit says say no to him. And she says she's no longer waiting. However, she is moving forward now. But she's caught up in a tide. You see the water? It just keeps representing blue emotion. Speaking on it. Could be a water sign. But also she's just very, very deeply emotional about this situation. But Spirit keeps acknowledging like she might be someone who deals with her emotions and might need assistance with dealing with her emotions and not staying in the depth of her emotions. So someone may be helping her to get balance because it feels like that. Okay. Okay, you want to come out. You want to just come out, don't you? In your eyes, I just wasn't good enough. Okay. Wow. Jessika, the prankster, what does she want to say to Reed? You left me broke. I'm ready now, but it's too late. You're gone. I still want you in my life. Can we be friends? My new person looks like you. Our chemistry was primal. That's my good sex card. My new person looks like you. Okay, and what does Reed want to say to Jessika? I'm done with work. Can we meet up? I want you, no strings attached. It's hard being just friends. Letting you go was painful. I was confused. I didn't know what I wanted. Oh. Ooh, he might try to slide back in, but Spirit already acknowledged like it's a no. He said, because you left an impression on my heart. Remember, you guys, I'm reading current energy. Okay. Just a prankster and read. Seduction. Computer love. They said that says it was primal, baby. But it was a lesson. It's just a lesson. A lesson that needed to be learned. And there was a lot of manipulation in this relationship. It just wasn't meant to be. Star-crossed lovers. Star-crossed lovers. Okay? Jessika the prankster, current energy around her relationship, whatever's going on in her energy field. Thank you. All right. With the Three of Wands in reverse, unrealistic plans, arrogance, promising ventures failed to deliver, moving home, a lack of foresight and planning. So having to return. She had these ideas about moving abroad or moving forward or just moving, period. And now everything feels like it has crumbled. There's some fire sign energy. So we could be dealing with a fire sign, passionate but yet chaotic in the area of business, but also in the area of romance. So having to go back home. Spirit is acknowledging that with the Queen of Swords in reverse, water sign, not water sign, excuse me, air sign energy is on here. So there's a lot of negative self-thinking, self-talking about having failed plans, having to return. There's a lot of gossip, malicious lies. There's a lot of bias energy that she's feeling and or emitting. One who puts people down can't be trusted. All right. And then with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, a lot of things are in reverse. Earth sign energy, becoming a conformist when she's typically not a conformist. What we're not seeing in the middle of the deck is shedding the old, letting go of people, possessions or issues, generosity, sharing, greed, unwarranted fear of poverty. So money is a factor in here. Maybe losing money, maybe doing bad business. Okay. What's her energy with Reed? How does Jessika currently feel about Reed? All right. Imbalance, self-indulgence, excess, clashing, lack of perspective, discord, antagonism, recklessness, and hastiness with the Temperance card in reverse. Fire sign energy is on this card in the area of passion. Also in the area of business, this could be passionate, but also chaotic. So she's acknowledging that there's an imbalance in this, okay, when it comes to him and her in this relationship. Again, everything is in reverse. With the Six of Cups in reverse, she's acknowledging that this makes her very emotional. But she's letting go of the past, focusing on the future, using this situation as an opportunity to mature, growing up, and leaving home. Okay. And in the middle of the deck, we do get the Seven of Cups. So she is acknowledging in the middle of the deck, water sign again, emotional, but this is a good kind of emotion. There's that she's like, I've got new opportunities. I've got choices. I've got multiple possibilities. I need to make a decision. There is some procrastination, but there is also some manifestation and saying, wishful thinking. Let me see, which way to go next in that regard. There's something else in the middle of the deck with the Page of Wands in reverse, fire sign energy in reverse. So the fire is fizzling when it comes to him being Reed, but she's also acknowledging that there's a lot of acting out, there's a lack of energy, discouragement, obstacles, someone who breaks your heart. Okay, thank you, Spirit. An impetuous or insensitive person, that's how she sees him. Broke her heart. All right, so what's next for Jessika the prankster? Thank you. All right, she's going to be working on her. She's like, I'm about to use this to fuel my next endeavor, my next business endeavor, entrepreneurship. So she's focusing on new jobs, self-employment, building reputation, hardworking, being confident, accomplishing things, focusing on results and rewards. Subconsciously on the bottom of the deck, there is an energy of frustration, a spiritual awareness. So she's feeling very confident in her entrepreneurship. However, and she's a nonconformist in that, like, that is a part of my focus and my plan. But there's some conforming energy when it comes to being frustrated and focusing on faith, having faith restored. There's something about unemployment. Maybe they were going to go into business together, or maybe she was going to go into a business. There's something about feeling like as much as things are working for her in the entrepreneurship area, there's something still just kind of messing with her head, like, but this didn't work. And so because this didn't work, I feel like I've lost to an extent. But Spirit keeps saying that she's also teetering the line of spiritual awareness and like leaning on faith. And even though she might have those thoughts, she knows religious wise, faithful wise, that things will get better. Does that make sense? Remember, there was that card that said religious differences, religious beliefs between her and Reed. So it feels like she's a little bit more of a faithful person, praying person, God-fearing person than he. And again, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. I don't know her. I don't know him. We don't know each other, okay? But moving forward, Spirit is acknowledging that things are going to speed up again in the area of passion, but also in the area of business, okay? This could be passionate, but yet chaotic with these fire signs. But there's something that's going to move quickly. It's going to be exciting time. She's going to be traveling. She's going to feel free. She's going to maybe even have a holiday romance, something taken off. I don't know what the next holiday is. I don't got time. But yeah, hard work paying off, results, solutions, and feeling very energetic, all right? This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. If you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.